Hello everybody, in this video I will show you how to complete the third assignment that has two parts, okay? So first thing that you have to do is just go to your portfolio account. I already have my portfolio open, so you will have to write your username and password, and then you will have to go to the home page, okay? Once you click it, you will see your portfolio. I need also to mention that if you feel lost in one part of the video, you feel free to pause the video and go back and forth, okay? So now you will have to click your ePortfolio account, click it, and then you will see by default the About Me page, okay? So by now you were supposed to finish everything here, okay? So now the third assignment is basically to create a new page called SWOT and also to complete the degree planning. So now how can you do that? The first part of this assignment is go to Planning for Success, Degree Planning, and then Semester. Click it. And also I need to mention that most of you will have maybe one semester here as an option, or maybe 2, 3, 4. So just choose the first one, okay? Choose the first tab called semester. Ignore the other 2, 3, or 1, okay? Once you click it, it will show you your degree plan, okay? And you will see by default 2 boxes, okay? So now how can you add 2 or 3 more boxes to complete your degree planning? Because you will finish your major even in 4, 5 or more semester, okay? So you need to add more boxes. How can you do that? You will have to scroll down and then you will see this icon, okay? The plus icon. You click it. Then you will go to template, okay? And then you will have to type planning. You wait, and then you will see one box called planning my degree, semester block template. You will have to choose this one, okay? Don't think that is the third option, because sometimes these boxes switch position. So look for the box called planning my degree, semester block template. Click it, and then it will give you two options: use this template and preview. Click use this template. You must wait, and then it will show you one more box, okay? Sometimes it's gonna take maybe 30 seconds to show the new box, so you must wait, okay? I will do it again, okay? Because I need to add maybe 2 or 3 more boxes. So I'm gonna click the plus icon, then template, then I will write in the bar planning. I will have to wait, and then you will have to choose the one called planning my degree semester block template. You click it, use this template. There you go, you see another box. So now what you have to do is basically for the first part of the third assignment is basically to write the other classes that you're planning to take the following semesters, okay? So you by now has completed maybe one semester or two. You can start planning what classes are you gonna take in the third, fourth, and fifth semester. How can you do that? You can just go to Google, write degree maps LaGuardia, as you can see here, degree maps LaGuardia. You type that in Google and then press enter. Then you choose the one that is called degree maps LaGuardia Community College. It will maybe be the first option. Click it. Then you will have to look for your major. I'm gonna choose in this case computer science as an example. And for example, I'm gonna choose this class, Math 202 Calculus 2. So you will have to write the code and the name of the class and write it here. So I'm gonna click the pen icon and start editing. Then pathway requirement, click the box, the blank box, the white box. Then it will show you this, and then you will have to choose which one is this class. How can you know that? Also, the degree plan can help you. So for example, for Math 202, it says PC, which is PC, Program Core. It was clear that part? I'm gonna repeat it. For Math 202, it says category PC. So you will check these options and look for the initials of the word PC. If you see FC, it's flexible core. If you see RC, it's required core. So it shows me that is PC. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna click program core. Click it. Then I will have to go to season. Are you gonna take this class in season 1 or 2? So I'm gonna choose in this case, for example, season 1. Same thing you have to do for the other classes. You are planning to take 2 or 3 classes or more than that in one semester, just type it. Okay, you have 2 classes, just put those 2 classes over here, 2 lines. Okay, also you need to, instead of writing, instead of leaving it like enter semester, what you have to do is edit and put the year, write the year of the semester that you are gonna take the class, write the season, if it's fall or the spring, and then the word term. Okay, year, season, and the word term. How can you do that? Just by clicking the editor option, and then you can just type it, and that's it. Okay, that's the second part. I'm sorry, the first part of the third assignment. So now you have to complete the other 2 or 3 boxes, because you will have to finish your major maybe in 4 or 5 semesters. Okay, so if you're gonna finish your major in 5 semesters, you will have to have 5 boxes. If you're gonna finish your major in 4 semesters, you have to have 4 boxes. Okay, so now the second part of the third assignment is gonna be based to create a new page called SWOT. Okay, but before I do that, as I said, please always you have to save any changes as you make. Okay, as you can see here, it says publish changes. Don't click here, click over here, the 3 horizontal lines, publish pages, click it, and then publish. Okay, I will repeat it, 3 horizontal lines, publish pages, and then publish. Do this every 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Do it. Don't forget. I see that some students didn't do it, and they are sending me messages that they basically did it, the homework, but they don't know exactly what happened because it's not showing that. Well, what is happening is that you didn't save your homework. You don't save it, you don't publish it, you will lose all your information that you already typed in your portfolio. I had to do this all the time. Okay, as a student, you will have to do that. Okay, you will have to save all your changes, and then I will be able to see your portfolio and your assignments. Okay, you have to do this step. It's important. You will have to click the 3 lines, and then the publish pages, and then publish. Okay, that's the only way that you can basically show me your assignment, by doing that every 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, now the second part of the assignment is to create a new page called SWOT. How can you do that? So you will have to go over here. You will see the log icon. The log icon, what you have to do is click it. As you can see here, it's locked. When you click it, it will show you that it's unlocked. Okay, so once you see that it's unlocked, you will place your cursor over here, and then you will click the pen icon, and then it will show you this. Now you will have to find the phrase, just give me a second, advising support, okay? So you will have to start from the beginning. About me, planning for success, okay? Where is advising support? And there you go. I can see it over here. So after advising support, what you have to do is just press enter in your keyboard. Once you press enter in your keyboard, it will show you a new bar. In that bar, you're gonna type SWOT, then save it, and when everything is being updated, you will see that tab. So it's saying saving changes. So now, after I place the cursor over here, I can see the new page called SWOT. Click the tab, and then the SWOT page, as you can see here, is blank. Okay, what you have to do is click add content, go to template, and write the word SWOT, as you can see here, SWOT. Then you will have to choose the one that it says Thomas Rospigliosi, okay, the one that has been created for this person. If you click over here, you will see that it's another person, okay? You will have to use the one that it says Thomas Rospigliosi, and then use this template, okay? I will repeat this again. Click add content, go to template, then SWOT, and then you will choose the one that it says Thomas Rospigliosi, and then click use this template. As I said at the beginning, if you feel lost at in any part of this video, just pause the video and just try to watch it again, okay? Then you will have to scroll down, and basically what you have to do here is complete these boxes. How many lines do you have to write or sentences? At least 5, okay? At least 5 do you have to write for the strengths, for weaknesses, for opportunities, and for threats. How can you do that? So if you don't know exactly how to do that, you can just open a tab in Google. You will have to write SWOT example for students, okay? SWOT example for students. Once you type that and press enter, you will see this page. You can just choose any link, but I will show you the first option, images for SWOT example for students, okay? I will click it, and I will show you this image. So now, before I explain you more about this part of the assignment, so now, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So I'm pretty sure that most of you know what are strengths, what are weaknesses, but you have some confusions about opportunities and threats, okay? So now, as I said at the beginning, about the strengths, you will have to explain what skills, positive skills do you have, and what is important, okay? You will have to write that in one sentence. For example, the strength that you are responsible, and what is important that, because for example, it can help me to complete my task in a short time, in an effective way, okay? So that's one example. That's only one, and then you will have to write maybe 4 more, okay? What about weaknesses? Something that is affecting you. Something that, for example, a weakness that you can have maybe is procrastination. So you can just type that one of my weaknesses is procrastination, and I think that this is affecting me to complete certain homeworks or projects in my classes. So that's one example that you can write over here. Weaknesses and how it's affecting you. All that in one sentence, okay? You specify what weakness and how it's affecting you. Or maybe how can you overcome that, okay? So strengths, you mention the strengths and the importance, you mention the weakness and how it's affecting you, or how can you overcome the situation. Now what about opportunities and threats? So now, I'm gonna use this image. So for example, for threats, high number of software engineers job making the industry competitive. So that's one good example for threats. So the market is so competitive right now, or maybe like 3 or 2 months ago, that is gonna be more difficult to get a job or an internship. So that is a threat. That is a threat. Also because you can see over here negative external factors that can hinder your success. Okay. So this is affecting you to get an internship, and this is a negative external factor. It's external. It's nothing about you. It's something about the environment that is affecting you. Okay. So that is a threat. Another threat can be, for example, you were receiving a scholarship and suddenly you stop getting that. So that is gonna affect you how to achieve maybe your to graduate in a specific time. Okay. So because you don't have the money, it's gonna affecting you. So this is an external negative factor. Okay, a negative external factor because you were receiving a scholarship and now you don't have that, and because you don't have that, it's gonna affect you. Okay, that is another type of threat. So now what about opportunities? So you have examples over here like future opportunities with emergency of online marketing. So this is an example for another major maybe, but what you can just write over here is there are so many resources that LaGuardia have. For example, scholarships, clubs, tutoring labs. So you can use those examples and mention that those opportunities, because those are external, those are offering from LaGuardia, and what is important those resources. So for example, tutoring lab is an opportunity because it will help you to maybe to pass a specific class that you were having some difficulties. Okay, some difficulties. So you were taking, for example, calculus, and then after you went to the tutoring labs, then you understood the homework, and then you passed the final exam, and basically that was a positive external factor that helped you to pass your classes. Okay, so that's an opportunity. Another one can be, as I mentioned in the threads, because it can be used in both ways, in scholarship. And scholarship is a positive external factor because you are getting money from another organization and is helping you to complete your major faster and without debt. Okay, without debt. So those are examples for opportunities and threats, and you already know how to do for strengths and weaknesses. So you will have to write sentences. Okay, sentences. After you complete this part, you will be done with the third assignment. The first part was the degree planning, and the second part was the SWOT. Okay,